guys, so today I will be doing another journal flip through. I haven't done one of these in a really long time. I kind of have been trying new journaling types, and so I haven't been really physical journaling that much until October. Yeah, but this journal is my, I want to say 17th journal, and this has like the beginning of September of 2020 of last year in it. So, and I got this journal from eBay. So without further ado, here we go. So this journal lasted me from July 13th, 2020 to September 13th, 2020. So this had the end of summer and the beginning of autumn. And yes, this is my 17th journal. So I watched Black Lightning season 3 and I give it a 10 out of 10. I loved it, and I finished season 4 this year and it was amazing. And then I watched Beverly Hills Cop 3 and I gave it a 9 out of 10. And then I went shopping this day. And then this is a picture that my friend made me. And then I got a BoxyCharm subscription box, and there was actually a house fire pretty close to the street that I live on, so I just took a picture of the smoke. Went shopping that day. And this was the first time that I made like a dish like all by myself, so I put it in a picture and I put the recipe in. And I watched Elephant, which is a Disney nature movie, and I gave it a 9 out of 10. And then I watched The Kissing Booth 2 and I gave it a 9 out of 10. I loved it. I love this series. I still need to watch the 3rd movie though. And then I got my nails done. And I made another recipe. And this one was kind of okay. We used fake crab because I couldn't use shrimp. So it didn't really taste that good with fake crab. I bet it would taste better with shrimp, which was like the actual recipe. And I got some acne ointment, and I have been using this stuff since, and I absolutely love it. It's like the one thing that I found that actually clears up my acne. And I made another recipe, which was here, and my dad made me a washi tape shelf to put all my washi tape on it, and I absolutely love it. It's perfect. So yeah. And then I began my Disney movie rewatch, where I watch all the Disney movies in order that they came out. So I watched Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs, and I gave it a 7 out of 10. And then on this day I found out that Tyler Hoechlin and Bitsy Tulloch was gonna be at the first DC Fandom, so I put in the announcement in my journal. And this is the announcement for like the rumored, or yeah, basically the rumored premiere for Superman and Lois, and this is the cast list, and this is all the people that were at DC Fandom in 2020, and so I just put that in there. And my sister sent me a picture of my nephew's horse. And then I watched the Flash 1990 version, and I gave it an 8 out of 10. And then I watched Wizards Tales of Arcadia, and I gave it a 10 out of 10. I loved it so much. And I went shopping, and this is the Lois Lane Superman and Lois promo art that CW released. And then I watched Stargirl Season 1, and I gave it a 10 out of 10. I still need to watch Season 2. I've been really behind on all my TV shows. And then this is the Superman Lois Superman promo art that CW released. And then I made another recipe. And then I went to the eye doctor, and they dilated my eyes, so I kept the sunglasses that they gave me. And then we went to Taco Bell this day, and I got my Superman Pop Funko Pop keychain. And then I watched Another Life Season 1, and I gave it a 5 out of 10. It was weird, but cool at the same time. Youngblood lyrics by 5 Seconds of Summer, I think. Yes, by 5 Seconds of Summer. And this is when I started putting in the time of when I journaled. And then I just have like little side pictures, random pictures that I like to put in my journal. So this is a picture of horse ages versus human ages. And I went to Safeway this day. And then there was another big fire, so Dad and I drove out, and I took a picture of the sky because it was basically definitely apocalypse weather, or apocalypse sky. Another picture, a couple more pictures, and this is something that my dog liked to do, and she basically like laid on her back and slept like this. War of Hearts by Ruel lyrics, and I put in the show Shadowhunters 112. I absolutely love this song, and this was definitely when I was watching Shadowhunters. Yeah, I love this song. And then I watched Man of Steel, and I gave it an 8 out of 10. I gave it another try. I didn't like it the first time I watched it. I thought it was too dark for me, but I gave it another shot, and I did actually enjoy it. And then I watched Batman vs. Superman Dawn of Justice, and I gave it a 4 out of 10. I didn't really enjoy it, so I didn't really like the way that they were portraying Superman, or how they were, yeah, basically how they were portraying him in this movie. And then I got new journals, so this is one of the pictures that came with it. And this is the type of journals. And this is where I got the journals. And we also went to Walmart that day. And then I read my first book, like my first physical book in 2020, which was Pegasus, The Flame of Olympus. I was giving a non-romance book a shot because I wanted to read the Shadowhunter Chronicles. So I gave it a shot before buying the books with this book, and I actually really enjoyed it. So I gave it a 4 out of 5. And then I finished watching Shadowhunters and I gave it a 10 out of 10, and my favorite ship is definitely Malik. So I love the show so much and it's amazing, it's beautiful, I love it. I wish it had more seasons, but yeah, I love the show so much. And then so I have just pictures from the show. This is an edit of Malik. Basically all this is Malik. So yeah, I just have Malik scenes from the series in there. And then I tweeted I finished the Shadowhunters TV show, and overnight this tweet kind of blew up and I didn't even realize it, or I realized it but I couldn't believe it because none of my tweets ever blow up. I kind of had to put this in my journal because the number was really shocking for me. And then I watched Single by 30, which has Harry Shum Jr. in it, which he plays Magnus in Shadowhunters. So I went on kind of like a Shadowhunters cast binge. So I gave this show a 8 out of 10. It was super cute. I loved it. And then I watched Naomi and Eli's No Kiss List. This is the first time I watched it and I gave it an 8 out of 10. At this time, I thought it was super cute. I loved it. So, yes. And then this is just a cool picture that I took while I was reading, so I put it in here. And then I watched Superman Man of Tomorrow and I gave it a 9 out of 10. I loved it. I love Darren Criss' version of Superman. It's amazing, and I I'm excited for where this new era of DC animated movies are going. So yeah. And then I took another picture of the sky because it was still very much apocalypse weather. The sky was super orange. So yeah. And then I finished reading City of Bones and I gave it a 5 out of 5 stars. I love it. It's so amazing. I love this book. It's so cool. You need to read it if you haven't. Like, even if you love fantasy, you need to read this book so much. Like, you need to read it a lot. And this was just a pen test that I did at the end of the book. And that is it. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this journal. This journal had a lot of like memories in it and a lot of good times, like finishing the Shadowhunters TV show. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure and give it a thumbs up and comment down below what you thought. And if you want more of my content, please make sure and click that subscribe button along with the notification bell. Hope you guys have a wonderful, magical, beautiful day. Bye!